Let me describe your Monday morning. The alarm goes off. You hit snooze once, maybe twice. You get up, make coffee, check your phone, and somewhere between brushing your teeth and finding your keys, you think about money. Not in an excited way, more like a low-grade anxiety that just sits there. You go to work, you earn money, you pay your bills, you maybe save a little. And then the weekend comes, and you spend some of what you saved because, honestly, you worked hard and you deserve it. And then Monday happens again. And here's the strange part. You're not broke. You're doing okay. You're responsible. But something feels off. Like you're moving, but not going anywhere. Like you're on a treadmill that looks exactly like a road. That feeling has a name, and once you understand what's causing it, you can't unsee it. Most people grow up with a very specific instruction manual for life. Study hard, get a good job, work your way up, buy a house, save for retirement. And if you do all of that, you'll be fine. And for a lot of people, that's exactly what they do. They follow the steps, they check the boxes, and they end up with a decent life. A real life, nothing to complain about. But decent and free are two very different things. Because here's what nobody tells you inside that instruction manual. The whole system is quietly designed to keep your income going out almost as fast as it comes in. Not because someone is evil, not because of some conspiracy, but because of something much more ordinary than that. It's called lifestyle creep, and it is the invisible engine of the loop. Imagine you're making $40,000 a year. Life is a little tight, but you manage. You know exactly where every dollar goes. Then you get a raise. Now you're making $52,000. That extra $1,000 a month feels like breathing room. So you upgrade your apartment. You get a nicer car. You start eating out more. You get the streaming services you kept saying no to. And suddenly, $52,000 feels exactly like $40,000 used to feel. Tight, manageable, but not free. You got a raise. Your life got more expensive, and your financial position barely moved. This isn't a failure of discipline. This is just how human psychology works. Psychologists call it hedonic adaptation, the brain's ability to normalize almost anything. A new apartment becomes just your apartment. A nicer car becomes just your car. The excitement fades, and your new normal becomes your only normal. So what do you do when the new normal stops feeling exciting? You upgrade again. And here's where it gets interesting. The more you earn, the bigger your lifestyle grows. And the bigger your lifestyle grows, the more money it takes just to maintain it. You're not building wealth. You're building a more expensive version of the same month. Think of it like a bucket with a hole in it. You keep pouring water in. More income, more raises, but the hole keeps getting bigger too. The bucket never actually fills up. Now here's the part that most people miss entirely. The loop isn't just about spending. It's about what you're spending on. Because there are two kinds of things you can do with money. You can use it to buy your lifestyle, or you can use it to buy your time. Most people spend almost everything on their lifestyle. The house, the car, the subscriptions, the dinners, the vacations. All of that is lifestyle. And there's nothing wrong with any of it. Life is meant to be lived. But lifestyle spending has one feature that nobody really advertises. It gives you nothing back. You buy a dinner, you enjoy it, it's gone. You pay rent, you have a place to live. Next month, you pay again. Now contrast that with someone who takes even a small piece of their income and puts it somewhere that works for them while they sleep. An index fund, a small investment, a side income stream, even a high-yield savings account to start. That money doesn't just sit there. It generates more money. And that new money can generate even more money, slowly, quietly, almost invisibly. You start building something that exists outside the loop. Wealthy people don't necessarily earn more than middle-class people. What they do differently is they pay themselves first, before the rent, before the groceries, before the weekend plans.
They take a piece of their income and they make it work, instead of just making it disappear. There's a concept called paying yourself first that sounds almost too simple to be powerful, but the psychology behind it is everything. Because if you wait until the end of the month to save what's left over, there's never anything left over. The lifestyle always expands to fill the space. But if you move money before you can spend it, your lifestyle adapts to what remains.
Your brain is incredibly good at adjusting. The same hedonic adaptation that makes your raises disappear, you can flip it. When you reduce your available spending, your brain adapts to that too. You stop missing what you never see. So what do you actually do with this? First, name the loop. Just recognizing that this pattern exists in your life is more powerful than it sounds. Most people are running on autopilot. The raise comes in, the lifestyle absorbs it, and they wonder why nothing changes. Awareness is the first exit ramp. Second, create a gap between earning and spending. It doesn't have to be huge. Even 10% of your income redirected towards something that grows, an investment account, an index fund, anything that builds over time, starts to change the math. Because you're not just saving money, you're building a second source of money that doesn't require you to work harder. Third, get suspicious of upgrades. Not all of them, but the automatic ones. The ones you make just because you can now, not because they genuinely make your life better. Ask yourself, is this upgrade making me happier in a lasting way, or am I just filling the new normal? That single question can save you thousands of dollars a year. And fourth, understand that wealth isn't about how much you earn. It's about the distance between what you earn and what you spend. Someone earning $60,000 and investing 15% of it will quietly build more wealth than someone earning $100,000 and spending all of it. The math doesn't care about your salary. It cares about your gap. The loop feels like a life problem, but it's actually a design problem. The middle-class loop isn't a punishment. It's a default setting. And like any default setting, you can change it, but only if you notice it's there. The people who escape the loop aren't smarter than you. They didn't get luckier. They just looked at their income and decided that some of it was going to work for them instead of just flowing through them. The treadmill doesn't stop on its own, but you can step off it. One quiet, unsexy, unglamorous financial decision at a time. And the best moment to start wasn't 10 years ago. It was Monday morning, before the coffee, before the commute. It's right now.